Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. And we have another update for you, and this update revolves around a convention that I've been attending the last few years at, of course being the Con Bravo convention. Now I've probably explained about this before, but let me give you a little bit of a story. Here. Up to about the mid-2010s decade or something, this was actually about 2015 or something. Like, up to that point, I had never been to any sort of video game convention before, mainly because I had no interest in going. Then, 2016 comes along, and I decide, you know what, at least I decided, well, since I like video games, maybe going to conventions would be fun. So, summer of 2016, I go to Hamilton for my first ever Con Bravo with one of my cousins. Pretty fun time, pretty nice day. I mean, the only thing is that we were only there for the Saturday. It was only for like a few hours or so, but still had a fun time. Then, next year, the whole weekend, and no hotel stay, though I did go for all of the days that were there. Then the last couple of years that I've been there, I spent that entire weekend there in a hotel. So it's been a bit of a tradition for me to go to Hamilton the last few years for this event, right? Well, guess what? There was some information that came out a couple of days ago. That I now need to feel the need to relay to you folks here on YouTube about this convention. So, basically what's happening is that there is still going to be an event this year. And I'll be honest, I was actually kind of getting a bit worried that they weren't going to have one this year, considering all the radio silence that was going on behind the scenes and all that. But no, there is going to be one. That's this year. That's the good news. The bad news, though, is that it is not going to be in Hamilton anymore. No, what happened was that the contract, I think, with the Hamilton Convention Center was up, and they didn't want to renew it or something like that, so they had to move it out of Hamilton, which is fine. Like, I get that stuff like that happens. But what I don't understand, though, is that, here's what I don't understand. The last few years or so, they were starting to become aware that their contract was up like either this year or last year, and it wasn't going to be renewed. So so you're telling me that it was basically so essentially they were told this in advance, I think, which should have given them plenty of time to start planning the process for moving to a new venue, but they didn't bother doing that. So now, not only is the convention not in Hamilton this year, but now they're also only just now trying to secure a venue for a convention that's about 5 months away. Well, actually 4.5 really at this point, because the dates are July 17th to the 19th, from what I've heard. So that's right after my birthday. But I'm not going to get to go to Hamilton now. Instead, I'm going to have to go somewhere else. I don't know where that somewhere else is going to be, though. Mississauga would be pretty convenient for me, because that's right next door to where I live, which of course is in Toronto. Like Brampton would be nice. Now, if it's in like St. Catharines or Niagara Falls, then that would require me to have to stay in a hotel. And what sucks, though, about this move is that this year was going to be the first time using the Sheraton Hotel down there in Hamilton. Now I can't do it. And plus, I also heard there are some issues, particularly with panhandlers. And someone with panhandlers last year, and that is usually never a good thing. And someone was apparently almost got scammed by one of those panhandlers last year. But fortunately, my buddy Tenacious Lee, who I actually spoke with briefly in the Com Bravo Discord voice chat a couple of days ago, was able to stop that person from scamming the other guy. So, alright, so Lee, you're watching this video, good job on you, buddy. They waved to defend someone there. Anyways, so at least it's good to know the convention is still happening. But now I'm gonna have to make alternate arrangements. I mean, if it was still in Hamilton, then yeah, and obviously I would have had my ticket and hotel booked at this point. But now, because of the change, and because they don't know yet what city it's going to be in now, I cannot make my necessary arrangements just yet. I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. But what I did hear though is that the city change, at least for this year, is temporary. Right? Whatever venue they end up deciding on for this year, hopefully it'll be big enough to accommodate all these people that are coming in. Because, and not just for the fans of the convention, like myself and Tenacious Lee, but also they have to be able to accommodate the big celebrity guests that usually show up. A good example being the Runaway guys, Nintendo Capri Sun, Proton John, and of course Chugga Conroy. And then of course, not to mention Masay, Luke and Jen are also usually there as well, because Luke is going to hand out the cards for Pro Controllers, and Masay's in charge of the technical stuff for making sure all the projector works properly for the trivia and the challenges and all that. And so those 5 alone, you gotta try to accommodate them. So, yeah. Now, from what I've been hearing on Facebook, a lot of people were saying that if the convention isn't moved, that some of them may not go because of the conflicting dates of other events or because of budgetary issues, which I do understand because other people have their summer plans already picked out like well in advance of the actual season. Now, this convention really is the only thing that I have planned so far this summer. So it doesn't really. This summer. Now I may go to the Fan Expo convention at the end of August, but I'm not talking about Fan Expo. I'm talking about this. And some other people were saying on the Facebook for them to take this year off and focus on making a bigger and stronger event for 2021, which honestly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. But they already said there was going to be a convention for this year, then there's going to be one. Whether it's a full 3-day event or having to condense it to 2 days, that I'm not sure as of yet. But again, it's still a wait and see at this point. But regardless of where it does end up moving to, I am still going to go because this has become easily my favorite convention to go to over the last few years. This year would be my, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This year would be the 5th time coming for me. It would be the 5th time. And I've always enjoyed it, and I want to continue to enjoy it. Now, also, another thing was that there's new management in place for the Com Bravo staff. So, obviously, this is being a bit difficult for them, trying to organize all this stuff on what little time is left before the convention. But same place, but I'm sure they'll do a pretty good job. At least I hope they do a good job, because I want to be able to continue this event. I really do. Because it's always a fun time, and my favorite part of the event is usually the Throne Controllers panel. That's easily my favorite panel in that particular convention. Always loved it, and I will definitely always continue to love it. Anyway, so on that note, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we will be back on the and of course we've got the last two Kirby now here's look at what's coming up on the channel over the next few days. Tomorrow and Friday will be the last two episodes of my Kirby Star Allies LP, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. Saturday there probably won't be anything because I'm going to be busy on Saturday, but either Sunday or Monday, I'm not sure which of those 2 days I've decided on yet. It'll probably be more likely to be Monday when I do this, but either the Sunday or the Monday is going to be the first episode of my Kirby's Return to Dreamland LP that I spent about half a week. I spent about a week or so recording earlier this month, so that should definitely be enjoyable. And so yeah, that's it. We will see you folks again next time.